Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the programme. And as you can see, we're at MONEA Castle, which is a 17th century castle. And this castle is not too far from Enniskillen in County Fermanagh. And it says, the finest of Fermanagh's plantation castles, MONEA Castle is a wonderful display of the exuberant architectural style brought to Ulster by Scots from the western lowlands. And this is the castle here. So you can see the towers, which would have been the gatehouse probably, for to get into the castle there. And then the house, which the artist has shown us here. But you can also see the wall around it, along with these battlements at the corners, which are these. So that's your wall. And then the battlements, which there's not too much left of them, unfortunately. I'll show you them in a moment, but I want to show you this first. This here was the Crannog south of the castle before the lake was drowned in 1899. I didn't know you could drown a lake, but there you are. Apparently you can. You learn something new every day. So, as I say, that's the battlements at the corner there, as you can see. So I'm going to show you those, at least what's left of them. And this will be the last video this evening because daylight is starting to leave us. But you can see the countryside around here. Fantastic, isn't it? And it hasn't been the brightest of days, unfortunately. So this is what's left of one of those towers. Now, I don't know what these are for, unless they're for to drain the water out of it. I don't know. But one thing I do know, isn't that a beautiful picture there of the castle? Absolutely fantastic. Now, Gustavus Hamilton was born in Sweden in 1650, and in 1688 he was made governor of Enniskillen, and he settled here at MONEA Castle. Of course, it was his ancestor, Malcolm Hamilton, who had actually built this castle as a plantation castle in 1618. Still a right wee bit of the wall left. Now, the Reverend Hamilton was the rector of Devonish, who went on to become the Archbishop of Cashel in 1623. Now, the castle was attacked in 1641 during the Irish Rebellion, but Rory Maguire, he actually failed to capture the castle, so he did. Now, Governor Gustavus Hamilton of Enniskillen, of course not to be confused with his namesake, Gustavus Hamilton, who was the governor of Coleraine, and who played a vital part in the siege of Londonderry in 1689. But the Enniskillen Gustavus Hamilton was also a Justice of the Peace, and he played an active part in organising the successful Williamite defence of Enniskillen and the Erne Folly. And you can see the countryside again around here. Fantastic. And I'm going to take you in there. So I am. Now, in January 1689, the Enniskillen Infantry was formed into a regiment which Hamilton was elected the colonel of. And on the 11th of March 1689, he formally declared Enniskillen for King William III, the Prince of Orange. This is fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So Gustavus Hamilton died apparently from natural causes, and he was actually dead by July 1691. I'm going to give my camera a wee wipe here, so you'll have to excuse my hands. But drops of rain were on it. Now in 1697, the Treasury Lords recommended his widow to King William as an object of compassion. Now Hamilton's wife and family continued to live on in the castle here, but because of poverty they ended up having to sell it in 1704, unfortunately. Have to watch these steps here. It's more like a rock than a step. Now, in about 1750, MONEA Castle was gutted by fire, and so it had to be abandoned. I'm going to take you down here. Glad I brought my stick with me. I have to watch that beam there. I don't get knocked out. Not a big lot to see, but good to get in here, isn't it? That's that window that I said I was going to take you in to show you where we were. Now to get back out here. It's a great old castle, this. No doubt about it. Now, in the 20th century, a local woman called Beth McCabe actually took up residence in a vault beneath one of the towers until she was evicted by the proprietor, amazingly. So there's obviously a vault beneath one of the towers. Who it's off, haven't a clue. But certainly Beth McCabe made use of it until she was threw out. So much for squatters' rights. But there you go. See if I can get you up here without dragging myself. It's a bit like a spiral staircase, this. Now to get back down. So I think that's nearly about it. So there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that, and thanks for watching. God bless.